Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro tests positive for coronavirus.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Brazilian president, Jair Bolsonaro, has announced live on television he has tested positive for coronavirus. After announcing his positive result on Tuesday, Bolsonaro stepped back from the reporters he was addressing, removed his mask and, grinning, said, "Just look at my face. I'm well, fine, thank God. Thanks to all those who have been praying for me and to those who criticize me, no problem, carry on criticizing as much as you like." Reports of Bolsonaro's possible infection first emerged on Monday evening, with local news outlets reporting that he had been tested after developing coronavirus symptoms, including a 38°C temperature and a persistent cough. An MRI of Bolsonaro's lungs was also taken, with the president telling supporters it had shown them to be clear. Bolsonaro has repeatedly downplayed the risks of COVID-19 and urged Brazil to get back to work to avoid a devastating economic crash, but he is now the second member of his family suffering its effects. The 80-year-old grandmother of Brazil's First Lady, Michelle Bolsonaro, was reportedly intubated on Sunday, after being admitted to hospital with coronavirus last Wednesday. Brazil currently lacks a permanent health minister after two were forced from their jobs in less than a month after clashing with Bolsonaro over the pandemic.
This post received a score of 140,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
H is gonna downplay it if he doesn't get very sick. Isn't he?
100%, and that's probably the most likely outcome. I do not hope he dies, but I sure as hell hope he gets to feel the fear of death.
As a famous writer once said, and I am paraphrasing, I do not wish harm, but I will read the obituary with great pleasure.
I've never wished a man dead, but I have read some obituaries with great pleasure. Mark Twain. Edit. This is possibly misattributed. I copy, pasted from Edit 2 and, he didn't say it. Clarence Darrow, the lawyer of Scopes trial fame, wrote a differently worded version.
Clarence Darrow, not Twain.
Mark Twain gets misattributed a lot of quotes for some reason.
Greater than, Mark Twain gets misattributed a lot of quotes for some reason. Mark Twain
came here to say this. Mark Twain.
Greater than, came here to say this. Mark Twain. African proverb.
Bolsonaro, there is no coronavirus. Coronavirus, there is no Bolsonaro.
Coronavirus armed with Uno reverse cards.
This is Brazil, it's an UMO reverse card.
Why?
Why does Steve Bannon have a representative in South America?
Yeah, really weird. It's almost like all those insane far-right conspiracy theories about Soros are true, but in the other direction.
Lol, like draining the swamp, where they've now filled previously nonpartisan positions with partisan players. Oh, they drained the swamp all right, it's just that the right-wing definition of a swamp is nonpartisan civil servants and experts who won't blindly implement right-wing doctrine without questioning it to enrich the right-wing donor class.
Drained all the water out so there's only festering toxic scum left. I guess now his claims of being an athlete will be put to the test. Seems like Brazilian Twitter is rooting for COVID though.
Greater than I guess now his claims of being an athlete will be put to the test. I thought this had been already assessed when everybody saw him doing push-ups.
00000.
I'm going to explain your deficiencies and then you're going to go to the back of the line to retest.
Crush someone's soul with this one simple trick. 41, 41, 41, go lower, 41, 41, 41.
It's a fantasy. Other flu strains killed more. This virus has caused some hysteria. A little flu won't bring me down. People will see they have been deceived by governors and mainstream media. I wouldn't feel anything. Just a little flu. I don't think it will get to a serious level. Most deaths don't have anything to do with coronavirus. In 2009, 2010, there was a similar crisis, but here in Brazil the Workers' Party was in power, and the United States were governed by the Democrats, and the global reaction was not on the same level. Everybody will die one day. Quote.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.